Good morning, folks. It's Ann. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed the holiday. The holiday is officially over. So today it's very windy out and it's sunny, but the wind is strong, and I decided to make the video from home today. And I had to close my shades because it's so bright out there, and there was a glare on the screen. So, what I want to talk to you about today is, guess what? Low carb. But I want to go back to the beginning, to all the reasons why we love low carb, why we do it, how it improves our health. Because there's a lot of new people here, and there's a lot of people that are just coming back, and not to mention those of us that have been around, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of a reminder. Because this isn't just about losing weight, folks. This is about health. This is about energy. This is about disease reversal. And this is about getting your life back. So today I'm giving you the full picture, the emotional side, the science, the mistakes to avoid, and how to get back on track if you've fallen off. Let's talk about Section 1. Section 1 is about safety and medications. And this is so important, folks, as you age. Before we get into everything, I want to say this clearly. If you're on insulin or diabetes medication, low carb can drop your blood sugar very, very quickly. If you're on blood pressure medication, weight loss and lowered insulin can bring your pressure down, sometimes too low. So if you're heavily medicated, this is something you want to do with your doctor. Not because low carb is dangerous, but because it actually works. And when it works, medications often need to be adjusted. You deserve to feel better. I just want you to feel better safely. Section 2 is all about what low carb actually means. Low carb, folks, is very simple. You're lowering any food that might spike your blood sugar, because we don't want those ups and downs. Bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, sugar, processed snacks, you want to get rid of most of those. And I know a lot of you, if you're at the beginning, you're going to start out slow, eliminating just one or two at a time. And instead of having those carbs, you're going to choose meat, eggs, cheese, non-starchy veggies. If you're one that still eats the veggies, choose the non-starchy ones, and healthy fats. Now, low carb isn't about starvation. It's not about perfection. It's about stabilizing your blood sugar so you can live your life without constant hunger and cravings and crashes. Section 3 is about the science, insulin and fat storage. Let's talk biology, because understanding this is very empowering. Insulin is your fat storing hormone. I'll say it again. Insulin is your fat storing hormone. When your insulin is high, your body can't burn fat no matter how little you eat. So high insulin equals fat locked away in your cells that can't get out. Carbs will raise your insulin the most. So when you lower your carbs, your insulin comes down, cravings come down, hunger comes down, and then your fat burning finally turns back on. This isn't willpower, folks. This is chemistry. Most people over 50 have insulin resistance and they don't even know it. I'm sure I had it for years and wasn't aware of it. And low carb, folks, will directly target the problem. Section 4 is disease improvement, what the studies are showing. Low carb doesn't just help you lose weight, it helps reverse the conditions that come with aging. like type 2 diabetes. It lowers your A1C. You have fewer spikes. And many reduce or get off medicine, with supervision, of course. Your metabolic syndrome, it improves every marker: blood pressure, triglycerides, waist size, and HDL. Heart disease risk, low carb often improves health markers. Triglycerides drop, HDL rises, and that's the good HDL, the good cholesterol. Inflammation decreases. Fatty liver disease, one of the fastest improvements people see. Carbs, not fat, cause fatty liver. Inflammation and joint pain. People notice less stiffness, less swelling, more mobility. You feel younger because your inflammation is dropping. Brain health gets better. Stable blood sugar equals clearer thinking, folks. Ketones are a clean fuel for the brain. This is why so many people say, I feel like myself again. Section 5 is electrolytes, hydration, and the low-carb flu. When you drop carbs, your body drops water and sodium. That's why the first few days, some people will feel tired, dizzy, headachy, weak. It's not low carb that's hurting you. It's electrolytes that are being flushed out. And you can prevent that by drinking water, getting enough salt, getting enough potassium and magnesium, and not going too low calorie. Once those electrolytes are steady, you feel good. Section 6, protein, muscle, and aging. Now, as you all know, as we get older, we naturally lose muscle. It's called sarcopenia. This is where people go wrong. They cut carbs, but they forget to raise protein. Protein helps your metabolism, your strength, bones, joints, hunger control, skin elasticity, hair, nails, recovery. Low carb works best when your meals are protein forward. Protein is your foundation. Section 7, emotional health, food addiction, and cravings. This lifestyle, folks, isn't just physical. High carb eating causes mood swings, emotional eating, sugar addiction, constant hunger cycles, feeling out of control. Low carb stabilizes your mood because the roller coaster stops. And for people, many people, it's the first time they are not thinking about food all day long. This was me. That was on my mind constantly. The relief of that alone is life-changing. Section 8, we're going to discuss what low carb is not. And to clear up any confusion, it's not zero carb unless you want it to be. There's all levels of going low carb. It's not living on keto snacks. It's not eating bacon all day with no veggies. It's not perfection. It's not punishment. It's real food, balanced, protein-centered, sustainable. Let's talk about some of the common mistakes people make. Dropping carbs too fast without electrolytes, not eating enough protein, living on processed keto products, expecting the scale to move every single day, panicking during a stall, eating too little and slowing the metabolism, thinking fat loss means suffering. It's all fixable. None of them mean you're failing. I in fact, have been in a stall for probably a couple of months now. I was on vacation and there's been some things going on, but I've been in a stall, but I'm sure that's all going to change. Section 10 is realistic expectations. And here's what you can expect. Week 1 is water weight and inflammation will drop. Week 2 to 4, your appetite decreases and your energy improves. Month 2 and beyond, steady fat loss. And stalls totally normal. Your body adjusts in waves, not in straight lines. Section 11 is how to start this week, folks. For those of you that are new, we're going to make this simple. Step number 1 is cut the obvious carbs: bread, sugar, pasta, soda. Now, I'm a firm believer in starting slow, so if it takes you a while to get rid of the ones that I just mentioned, then it'll go by the way you feel. You do it at your own pace. Step 2, build meals around protein: beef, chicken, eggs, fish. Step 3, add non-starchy veggies if you want them. Step 4, add healthy fats to stay satisfied, and that does help a lot. Those healthy fats helps you feel content and keeps your cravings at bay for quite some time. Step 5, drink water and get your electrolytes in. Step 6, give yourself one strong week and just observe the changes. 1 week can change everything, folks, and it gets easier as the days go on. I promise you that. So there you have it, folks. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Well, it is pretty simple. Once you get started and once you get those carbs out of your system, you're going to get your health back. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to have a quality of life once again and start doing things that you want to do that you've missed out on. And I hope this will help a lot of you, especially you newcomers that are just starting. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your life struggling and trying to enjoy things, or, time goes by too fast, folks. So get started. Get started today. And that's about it, folks. That's all I wanted to cover today. I'm doing fine. I got that Thanksgiving dinner out of my system, and we've had a lot of snow here. It's been off and on for a couple of days, and we're expecting another storm today. But I'm waiting for my plow guy to come over because I can't even get out of the driveway. But he's supposed to come later this afternoon, and he'll plow. And then we have this storm coming in. I don't know how many inches we're gonna get, but so I hope you're all doing fine. Thank you all for watching my excuse me, folks, my Adirondack Ann video. I did a short video about how I had a roof installed, put a roof onto my mobile home that I live in up here on the mountain. But and I got some nice comments saying that they liked how it turned out. But that's about it, folks. I will see you again on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Be safe and take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.